Sowore leaks presidency private message demanding removal of posts about Tinubu. Human rights activist Sowore has leaked the private message sent to him by the presidency demanding his removal of his tweets and Facebook posts on President Bola Tinubu's speech. I know that Sowore will not delete anything. He won't remove anything. This is coming 2 days after the Department of State Services (DSS) reportedly wrote the microblogging app X, requesting for the removal of Sowore's posts about Tinubu, which they claim to have violated the laws of Nigeria. The activist had vowed not to delete the post, which identified his comment over Tinubu's claim that there is no more corruption in Nigeria. Sowore had in the comment referred to Tinubu as criminal. He would, in a post shared on his X handle on Tuesday, leak the private message sent to him by the special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, over the comments. As seen in the leaked WhatsApp chat, Ononuga had described Sowore's post as a misfire, and he explained what the President meant by the statement he made during his state visit in Brazil. Yeah, the one that will explain what the President said. Yeah, this me. According to Ononuga, Tinubu said there was no more corruption regarding source foreign exchange and that he did not need to know CBN Governor Cardoso to get forex. The presidential spokesperson had again urged to delete the post. Sowore also shared his reaction to Ononuga's text as he reaffirmed his stance over his remark about the president. The post read, "Presidential spokesperson by Ononuga wrote directly to me on WhatsApp asking that I delete my tweets and Facebook posts in which I referred to President Bola Tinubu as a criminal based on Tinubu's recent speech in Brazil, where he claimed that there is no more corruption in Nigeria." Ononuga argued that my interpretation was a misfire, claiming Tinubu was only referring to the process of sourcing foreign exchange and not corruption as a whole. He even cited examples from business figures like Samad Rabiu to defend his point and then advised me to delete my post. Here is his WhatsApp message to me. "Good afternoon. Your August 26th tweet that the TSS is complaining about is anchored on a total misinterpretation of what the president said in Brazil. He said there was no more corruption regarding sourcing foreign exchange and that you do not need to know CBN Governor Cardoso to get forex." Was that how he said it? Why didn't he say it like that? Why are you now helping him to change it or even explaining yourself to Sowore? Now, wow. Prominent business people like Samad Rabiu have all given testimony about this. That was what he meant. Nothing more. You truly misfired. I would advise that you delete the contentious post. Good afternoon. And here is my response. Good afternoon. I'm surprised that you consider it appropriate to dictate to citizens like me how to interpret what is already in the public domain. Do you get something that everybody can hear? And you're not saying, "Oh, that was not how he meant it. This was how he meant it." What was that? I beg. Especially when it comes to videos and matters that touch the state of the nation. What is more troubling is that in Nigeria today, anyone who dares to criticize the president is instantly subjected to harassment by the DSS, political thugs, and every coercive instrument the state can muster. I once thought perhaps you were unaware of such abuse, but it is now clear that you are complicit. In this regard, it is you who has misfired. Your request reflects not only poor judgment, but also the mindset of the principal that you represent. Nota bene, I have known Bayo Ononuga for many decades. Back when I was a student leader in Lagos, Tempo, The News, and PM News were our go-to platforms. Later, before founding Sahara Reporters, I even moonlighted as a special correspondent for the news, working alongside Kunle Ajibade and Babafemi Ojodo to produce some of the hottest stories of that era. This clarification is necessary because it explains why Ononuga may have chosen to write me a private message over my recent post. Out of respect, I sought his permission to make our exchange public, but he did not reply. It is well. Fatai says, "With due respect to our president and Bayo Ononuga, I wish to humbly request that it is not every comment that requires reply. A cultural understanding of Sowore that is his own nature and should be ignored. The more attention paid to it, the more the credibility of our nation. Our president should kindly absorb all the insults, abuse, and be focused on your work, because obviously, Sowore did not lie. There is a lot of corruption in this particular administration, plenty corruption. Before I came to it, I saw where the police, what's his name, Ebetokum, they said they bought 85 cartons of crackers biscuits. 85 cartons. How much is one carton? One carton that they are selling like 4,000 naira or so. So they bought one carton for almost how much? They spent 22 million naira for a carton of biscuits. You can imagine. The kind of corruption, the kind of things that they are doing in this country. Padding stuff. You buy biscuits. Where did you buy the biscuits? You are buying 5 cartons of biscuits for 20-something million naira. Why? And you are saying this administration is not corrupt. It's corrupt. Baje. It's corrupt. Alfonso says, Onanuga cannot interpret to anyone. Don't mind him. South Africa says, Ogidioma Sowore, don't mind Bayo. He thinks that you're a coward. Is drug peddlers not a criminal? Or an admiral, down commissioner, Barayin, not a criminal? Or a political thug, not a criminal? He attacked El-Rufai in Kaduna, Malami attacked in Kebbi, and Obi was equally attacked in Imo State by same political thuggery. These devilish, satanic, occultic non-entities called the APC. Sowore, my God, Konko Jabele, I heard Jehovah is on your side. Carry go, Jare. Emeka Obisike says, we need a true Democrat to develop and sustain democratic culture. We are unaligned with democratic norms and culture. Individuals are bigger than the institution. This government is not practicing constitutional democracy at all. At all. At Ade Fafila says, there is news and there is public relation job. Everyone with working ears heard Mr. President. Every other thing is public relations. Don't mind them. It's public relations lying as if people do not hear it with their ear. Dominant Farm says, why do we always need interpretation for the president's speeches? Do you get? Why are you interpreting it to me? Oh, this is what the president meant to say. I don't understand. As if you did not all go to school and studied English. Go hear me. I don't understand. Now what? Samson Charge says, nicely done. So, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.